How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're here on CK3 AGOT in the 106 start date, which I believe is the Rogue Prince. We're here in Dorne, playing as House Dayne of Starfall. We are currently Lord Tion, the Sword of the Morning Dane, with our player heir Edric Dayne, and our next in line Ulrich Dayne. So there was a comment suggestion quite a long time ago about somebody interested in seeing us play as House Dayne and either gain independence from Dorne and create the Kings of the Torrentine again, the Kingdom of Torrentine, which we could definitely do. We would need to get a little bit. First, we'd need to get independence, and then we need Sandstone, Princess Pass, and Blackmont, but it's definitely feasible. Yeah, this is the Rogue Prince start date, as we have Damon here at Damon and Rhea Royce. Unfortunately, for some reason, he's not on Bloodstone, which is kind of weird. He's not just here in Bloodstone. But there's Damon. And we have a little bit of gold. If we come over here to military, we do start with Starfall Swordmasters and Watchers of the Pass. So we're just going to station those. The Swordmasters at Starfall and the Watchers of the Pass. We will throw them at the Lighthouse, I suppose, for now. We have 5,600 men. And we are married, unfortunately. So we might not have any more children with our current wife. I have a game plan to marry our son and knight Robin Dayne to Princess Rhaenyra. Of course, it would have to be matrilineal, unless we wait for Alicent Hightower and Viserys to have an heir. But I think for now we're just gonna do this. Robin Arryn to Rhaenyra. They won't take it now, but if we do a matrilineal marriage, betrothal, I think they will indeed take it. She is pretty and he is handsome, so we're doubling up on that. She gives quick, and then he also has Fukid. He's Cyrax's dragon, and we'll get a little bit of dragon blood in the House Dayne, so we might get a rider from that. So we're going to send that betrothal. We're going to choose our patron aspect of the Faith of the Seven. Unless we divert here and go to like Faith of the Stars or something like that, but we're not going to. We are going to take the... I think we might take the Warrior for now. Yeah, we'll just take the Warrior for now as our patron. We already have a Dynasty Legacy that we can choose. We have House Dayne. Dawn brings the light. Firstman Origins, even though they may or may not actually be from the Great Empire of the Dawn, you know. Anyways, if you know that that conspiracy theory. Race for the Morning. Within the halls of Starfire, the Knights of House Dayne compete to be one to take up the mantle for the next Sword of the Morning and wield the fabled sword Dawn. Starfall Outriders. Known for their excellent horsemanship, House Dayne's Outriders shine at swooping in to save the day. Their purple robes are a welcome sign, so this enables the recruitment of the Starfall Outriders. First Raise and Knights of the Torrentine. This perk, in addition to being an independent ruler, is just... Okay, so we have to be independent to be able to do that. The Kings of the Torrentine. We also have the First in Warfare and Law and the First in Glory. We might want to take Noble Veins right now, or we get the Starfall. Now, we'll take Noble Veins right now. And we can make our way to that. See if we can change some of these clothes real quick and throw on some armor, maybe? The Sword of the Morning. I do like the dynamic Westerling with the heraldry over it. Osgray armor. Shout out to House Osgray, you know. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of the Dornish armor. Right, I think we're gonna throw on the Westerland armor, the dynamic one, just because I think it looks the best. Might have passed it, actually. Not the common. Okay, we'll just do that because I think it looks good. And we are the wielder of the Giga Chad sword, Dawn. Dawn is the fabled sword of House Dayne. The huge great sword has a blade as pale as milk glass and a golden star that decorates the hilts. Legends state that a fallen star was tracked by the founder of House Dayne to the mouth of the Torrentine at the site, later named Starfall. Dawn was forged from the heart of the star and has been wielded by the worthiest members of House Dayne ever since. So hopefully we can keep up the mantle of it. We are currently the Sword of the Morning at 39 years of age, which is always good to see. Lifestyle, we are going to, of course, go into Chivalry focus for Marshal. Probably get Overseer. Just for right now, we have some buildings disabled. Why are they disabled? The elbow. Building disabled. So we'll get it back in 13 months. And we will get this one back in 13 months as well. We can create an accolade, which we can get to later. 2 of our family members can be married. So we have Robin, which we already sent the betrothal for, and we have Gerald, our second son. Lynette Hightower. Get an alliance with Hightower or Old Town. Jane Blackwood. I would rather our betrothals in the beginning be closer. We could keep it within the Dane line. There's Catelyn Strong, High Lordship of Harrenhal, with House Strong, led by Lionel Strong. Harwin Breakbones is still alive. The Clubfoot Larrys, and then there's Catelyn Strong and Lysa Strong. It's a little bit farther away than I'd like. But I think we might actually do that. They will accept it. We'll send that betrothal. We can designate a guardian for Ashara, which will be somebody with intrigue. Our wife. We'll teach our daughter. And then we will go into courtiers. And as always, if you want to have your kids get really good stats in the beginning, you need to have a tutor. So we will have Master Morris of Brightfall, or Brighttail. He is a hunchback, but he has some pretty good teaching abilities. Oh, but we have our Maester, which is even better. So we're going to appoint our Maester. We're going to throw on Educate Children. Then we could throw in a Master at Arms, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Holy stats. We're recruiting you to court. Can we marry you to somebody here? Maybe we should have had her marry. So, Gerald Dane has been betrothed to Lysa Strong. Alliance has been formed. We haven't got the approval of this one, though. Did they say no? Or are you still... Oh, okay, they were just still... To the Dismissal Tyon, I gladly accept your betrothal. Your son, Robin. So, Rhaenyra seems to be okay with that, which is great to see. Where did she go? We're also going to recruit you to court for the 20 intrigue. Yeah, so you, strong, brilliant strategist, skilled fighter. Is there a Dane within our halls that you can marry? Yikes, there's quite a... Well, hold on. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We do House Dayne, dynasty. Just our grandson, huh? Interesting. Well, that sucks that I didn't see her earlier, but at least she can fill a court position here. We're gonna put Alyssa here, who is married to our son and heir Edric. Gonna make her our master at arms. We're gonna need a captain of the household guard. We're not gonna appoint anybody there yet. Not too worried about the rest of these. Maybe a wet nurse. Alyssa can do it too. And you will encourage competition, intrigue or prowess. We're just going to do promote friendship. And we will come here to our council, and we're going to rearrange a lot of this stuff. So we're going to put Rana here as our spy master. I'm going to go to disrupt schemes, which is always good. We are going to appoint Rosary here as our master at arms, and you will go to train commanders. Gerald Dane. We would much rather have somebody with a mix of martial and stewardship. I mean, we could assign that maester there, but I don't know if I really want to do that. He might be more valuable here. Yeah, so we're going to assign, well, she has 15, our wife. Oh, wait, that's not our wife. Court intrigue is good. And then our son and heir is there. Gerald, I guess you can stay there, even though you're not, you know, the best at it. And we are going to appoint our maester to be our steward. Continue collecting taxes. Go to domestic affairs. And for right now, go to... Yeah, we'll do protect trade for now. Yeah, just oversee council, that's alright. So we got our council figured out, and everything there should be all good. Rennifer Dane. Will not marry her. That's okay. We'll figure that out later. So it looks like our house is very small. We only have 14 living members at the moment. And we are going to come here and we are going to begin fabricating a claim on... We're going to move north into Blackmont. So we'll fabricate a claim there and we'll unpause the game and we'll begin. So yeah, so if you guys are current watchers of the channel or viewers of the channel, you know that we have done a Crownlands playthrough as House Darkland. And we started playing 50 years after the dance, and as you guys know, Lord Darkland here gets, if you know anything about the dance, this might be a spoiler, maybe not, maybe. He kind of gets killed because he's a true and loyal... We've been invited to the Martell's council position. He is loyal to Rhaenyra, and obviously his son Stefan gets burned by a dragon trying to claim it. And the Darklands kind of go on a downward spiral and lose influence. Vast vast influence loss, and eventually they do the Duskendale Rebellion, which leads to the destruction of their house. We did a playthrough there. We became the Lord Paramount to the Crownlands, and we even took the Iron Throne. We had to end off that series there because CK3 is horrible when it comes to updates. We currently have a House Banefort playthrough, which is very nearly coming to an end. Because we kind of have done all of the goals there, and for some reason the Baneforts don't have, okay. The Baneforts don't have the Banefort right now, which is weird. And then we also have a House Peak playthrough, which, I believe is, so this is currently them before the 2 Blackfire Rebellions and the, Storming of Starpike, where they lose Dunstonbury, they lose the White Grove, they lose Gleb Castle, and they're left with only Starpike, and they lose all of these lands, and they're no longer the High Lordship, with the offshoot house here. But yeah, so that's going on, and currently in that, we took the Reach from the Tyrells. We also married into them. And we gained independence after about the 7th massive civil war, and that's probably nearing the end of what I want to do with that playthrough. So that is why I've decided to start a House Dayne playthrough, and I was debating wanting to start on the War of 5 Kings, but I decided to go with the Rogue Prince start date in 106 because dragons are cool, and I'm a Song of Ice and Fire conspiracy theorist, and I'm a fervent believer that House Dayne is more important than what it looks like they are, and a lot of people probably believe that, but I think they're even more important. So yeah. Sorry about all of that. That was probably a lot of nonsense. People probably skip through that, but it is what it is. The Blade of the Warrior. I've seen heathens fight. I know what great viciousness they strike down the faithful. In the name of the warrior, I will stand against them with the courages he grants me. We game Faithful Blade, which is always good. Oh, I lost the Night Tutelage. Anyways, that's a good point, too. We should also, what? Our son and knight, but he doesn't have the trait knight. We will take Robin Darkland as our squire. You actually, Gerald. No one in our court can become a squire. Here we go. So, this is House Vaith. Despite our lack of, so they want an alliance. So where are you guys at here? The Red Dunes. Yeah, we can have a, we can be allies. I'm okay with that. Or is it just a neutral? Nope, they're just allies. Okay, that's cool. So we are allies with Lord Trystane of the Red Dunes. We can declare 2 wars. Pirates and Lease. Commander has been promoted. So this is Willem Penhollow, our guest. He also has some pretty decent skills here. We will get the free, promote him to our court. And I think I will. So we have Tilda Dayne who needs to be married. Let's arrange a marriage here. We don't have a lot. Renifer. Yeah, okay. Right, back to that though. Laenor takes to the skies on Sea Smoke. Very good. Yeah, so we'll come here. He's in Patient Chest. Find you a spouse. House Penhollow. So you're probably an unlanded knight. Could marry you to Tilda Dayne and just make it matrilineal. I think we'll do. So we'll pay the 69 to get a claim on Blackmont. against House Blackmont. Are those the Wielders that I see there? No, that's not. They're over here. Nightly practice. The clanging of mail and the clashing of swords rings in my ears as my knights practice their arms. I study them intently, trying to ascertain each one's particular strengths and weaknesses. There can be little rest from them, or for them. For as soon as the bell is rung to signal the end of the mock melee, the stable doors are opened and it's time to bring out the mounts. Mounted exercise. We will get +2 prowess and small boost to health for 5 years. We're going to try and get the extra martial perk. And aggressive attacker, 100% for aggressive attacker. Lord Wyland glances at the mud fields at the bottom of the hill. Those could serve as an outline for an enemy army, he says. I inform my knights as I inspect their battle lines, preparing them for the strategy at hand. So we could get guaranteed aggressive attacker, which is always good. Especially if we level it up. So I think we will. We'll take aggressive attacker for free. Now they practice the fury of beasts. I have my sword and lead those riders in a mad dash down the hill. However, among all the seeming chaos of shifting armor, raised weapon, and battle cries, there is a plan. As we smash into the imaginary army on the field below, every soldier finds their place in our line. Readying strikes, falling back, twisting reins, and leaping back into the fray. We will rush over our enemies like a force of nature, and they will break like a tree before the tempest. We gain aggressive attacker. Child of our dynasty, our daughter-in-law, Alyssa, and our heir have given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is part of the House Dayne dynasty, she should be blessed with a good name. She did get Hale and Brave. Which is pretty good. I think we will name it after... It's a name from our ancestors. Let's look here. Dynasty tree. Could do Ashara again, but maybe not. Clarice. She was the lady of the Torrentine. Arthur was married to a Barbary. Edric was married to a Tara. Don't know how to pronounce that. The line of Tristan Dane. Right. I think we will do Tara. We'll keep what they have. Tara. And we'll educate her too. Betrothal has been fulfilled. Elias Strong and Gerald Dane are married. She does have 19 intrigue, which is really good and intricate. You know what? I'm okay with that. We will come here and we will educate both of these children if they are not currently being educated. So we'll educate Ulrich, and it'll probably be us. Yep. He'll go Marshal, and we might have our next Sword of the Morning already, and we will come here to Tara. She has Hale and Brave, which are always great. Born with 9 prowess. Crazy. House of Warriors, First Menandals, Race of the Morning, Brave, and Hale. So we'll educate her. And we will do somebody with Diplomacy. And we will have her go Diplomacy. So we'll double up on that. And we can declare war on the Blackmonts, but I think we want to create an accolade here first. And we will have our player heir. Let's see here. Vanguard is always great. We get the free retinue Vanguard and Contender, but I think Stalwart might be better. Idealist. Negotiating a white peace provides prestige. So, I don't know if he's going to be going to a lot of tourneys. We will rename this to Sword of the Pale Tower. Create accolade. So we have the Sword of the Morning and we have the Sword of the Pale Tower. So the reason I gave the name the Sword of the Pale Tower, if you come here to the High Lordship and Starfall, our custom building is the Pale Stone Tower. or the Pale Stone Sword, which is a Fame Tower. So, Sword of the Pale Tower, I think that fits. Also, this building's pretty sweet. The Fame Tower, named for House Dayne's sword Dawn. Pale Stone Sword is tall and gives Starfall a strong command of the surrounding areas. It has proven to be a double-edged sword, however, with members jumping from the heights as they fall to their despair. Yeah, we know a little bit about that. So hopefully we get Gerald Dayne here, a bunch of kids. And we have the offshoot house here, the second line of House Dayne. Well, it's not an offshoot house, it's just our second line. I think I'm gonna give Nightfall here. We're gonna build it up just a little bit. Well-chosen gift. Spymaster sent me a seashell. Token of our first meeting. Cool. Thank you for the memento. So, Nightfall here. We can make it be pretty important. I'm gonna get Overseer. Just wait to finish out that line. But we're gonna build it up, and we're gonna make it somewhat of a decent militia location for our outriders. So we are gonna do blacksmiths first, and then stables. And we're also probably gonna grant this to Geralt here because he is second in line. Robin is sick. I don't like that. And so is Rhaenyra. They probably got sick together. Beneath my balcony, having restrained in my chambers for the evening, I am startled by what sounds like a pebble striking. So our spy master... we'll leave it for her. Ashara comes of age. Accidentally knocked something over. Ashara comes of age. She did not get any extra stuff other than equated bargainer. And we'll find her a spouse. Faction created against Prince Corrin. So, the Blackmonts want to marry Dayne, Ashara Dayne. No. Davos Baratheon. We want somebody who will marry matrilineally. Sir Rogar Valerion. I think we do that. I think we do that. There's Aethan Valerion, Jacaerys Valerion. We could try and marry Laenor to Ashara. They won't be part of, There's our boy Benjacut. Bloody Benjacut. Could marry a Blackwood. He is quick. Well, betrothed. Let's see if Laenor will... Oh no. Laena's already married to some Bravosi. Dang it, she's Vagar's rider as well. I mean... maybe? We'll send it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, Laenor has this. Oh, we got beat. Okay, we can ask that of Faith for Gold, which we're gonna do. King of the Stepstones. Right, so Ashara needs to be married. We can marry her to Davos Baratheon, who is the son of Bormund. He is a squire. He's Hale. There is a House Peak member. Oh, well, there's Aegon. Daemon. The son of Daemon. It's a weird name, I'm not gonna lie. Tarwin Storm, Yornwood, Royce. The other Valerion that we were looking at just got married to. Seems like a terrible match, though. Sir Brendan Hightower. Brother to the Queen. Oh, there's Rogar. You know what? Let's do Rogar here. Seems like a good dude. We'll do Rogar. Matrilineal. Get some more Valyrian blood. I like that. We can also create another accolade. If anybody has a suggestion for our second House Dayne accolade, go ahead and send it in. If you have any good suggestions. So we get the money from the Faith, and Corlys accepts it. Ashara and his nephew Rogar will be married. Sensible proposal. Wherever I go, our spy master is sure to follow. That look in her eyes, the words on her lips. I know exactly what she's up to. Let's see here. He's just, brave, temperate, and patient. You know what? I think Tyne wants some more kids. She's our paramour. The Dornish accept bastards a little bit. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, the Dornish accept, you know, bastards and, you know, other mingling a little bit more freely than everybody else does. Also, we have 8,100 men, but it's from our levies. Nice. An unworthy challenge. At first, I thought a simple footman a fool for stepping onto the training grounds. However, Warren does have 18 prowess and 10 martial. Seemed no threat at first. It quickly became clear to me that he was be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurling me. Disarming me suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. We could use people like you. And we're not going to kill him. That doesn't seem very much like us. But welcome to the team, buddy. We need some knights. I don't know what that pop-up was, but there was a pop-up. Oh, she's pregnant. Maybe that's what that pop-up was. So we could go to War of the Stepstones. Which is Daemon. Oh, it is not. That's the crab feeder. So he has those bits. While Daemon is here. Now, let me try something, actually. So, is that actually Daemon's kid? So, spouse up to the task. Some of my counselors, so... The only person who likes it is our steward, so we'll do that. Can we come here to Tycho here? Wild Oat. Or, take a row. So we've had a daughter here, the Bless of Ignorance. Out of wedlock, Rhaena has given birth to our daughter. Though I ought to be joyful, my heart is in doubt. So we've had another daughter here. We're not going to do Ashara because we already have an Ashara. We will do... Yikes. Alara. You know what? I'm fine with Alara. We'll do Alara. Close to Ashara. Pause the game real quick, and we will come here, we'll educate her. Not me, somebody with some intrigue. And she will do intrigue. And can we request a legitimization here? So, oh, our wife will get mad. Maybe we don't waste that on a daughter. But what we could do here is attempt to garner some arrange a marriage. And so we could do our granddaughter, or we could do our actual daughter. We'll get an alliance with Daemon. He will accept it. He won't accept it if we do matrilineal, which I'm okay with. So we'll send that. Alliance formed with Daemon, so Daemon's our buddy now. Okay, so Daemon's no longer a ruler. He's been called back. But that's okay. We get another martial point, and our son, Robin, has officially married Princess Rhaenyra. Which is good to see. Fashionable. So she didn't get lustful this time in this randomization, which is good. For our boy there. We will grab... just so that we can get to sappers quickly if we continue to do a bunch of wars, which I think we will. So we are allied with the Iron Throne. Or we're allied with Rhaenyra and Dragonstone. Good to know. And I think we're going to go to war here with Blackmont. So we will put a rally point. Well, we could buy some things here. What do they have? Watchers of the Pass. Oh, wait, that's us. They have Armored Footmen. So those Dornish Vipers do counter. Watchers of the Pass counter? They do. Watchers of the Pass also counter. But I think we're gonna get some... Scorpions are anti-dragon. +3, +3, +2. So we don't have anything. We don't have trebuchets yet. Could just get the battering ram. No, because this is up to level 10. So we're gonna get some of these, some onagers. Throw them at the Broken Elbow. And before we go to war, I'm going to build up a few more things. So we'll get our stables next. And then we'll come to Dawnbrink. And we will grab warrior lodges. Is there anything that buffs... Nothing that buffs siege equipment. So we will snag the blacksmiths. Well, actually, maybe we'll buff the lighthouse instead, actually. So Radiant Cliffs Lighthouse is always good. Log forts. We need to make some money. And one of the best ways to make money are trade ports. So we will throw some trade ports in areas that want them. Another trade port. We don't want to use all of our money. So I think that'll be fine. And we will drop a new rally point here. At Astermine. And we will declare war. We'll pause the game, obviously, real quick. For our claims. Actually, maybe we should wait until we get more claims. Yeah, actually, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get some more claims here, get some more money. I do love combat, but what's the point of going to war for only one province when we can get 2 or 3 or 4 or even the whole bundle? Child of our dynasty. So this is Geralt, our second son, and Lysa Strong. Had another daughter. Yikes. We need some heirs and a spare. Lysa and Alice. Yeah, we'll do Alice. We will educate her. It won't be us. Have our spy master do it, and we will throw her into intrigue as well. So we are dutiful. Oh no, we're a sinner. We're not at dutiful yet. It's because drawn to flame. There's something particular about Lady Dancy Corrigile. Is it the way she smiles, the unmistakable appeal of her laughter, or perhaps the way her eyes express so much even when no words pass her lips? I cannot quite put my finger on it, but at least one thing I know for sure: when I am in her presence, I find it hard to focus on anything else. I don't think we're gonna distract ourselves with her. Prince Quarren. Wait. So she was lying with somebody, I guess. We will, however, come here. And we will romance her. We'll win a sparring match. Tutor educates our son, which is always good. All of the Blackmont will be ours, so we'll pay the 186 for it. Why do we have a Casus Belli claim on it? Is it because of... Oh, it's because of Rogar. Yeah, we're not worried about that. We could go to war with the Stepstones. It would be pretty funny. Help Daemon there. Oh, we can only free the slaves. We don't really want to do that. And we can ask the Head of Faith for some gold, which we're going to do. And we're going to declare war. So they're allied with Lord Edmund the Queer of House Weil. So he has 5,000 men. They have 3,000. So our strength is about even now if I don't call in allies. So we're going to declare war. Our claims, the High Lordship of Blackmont. I actually want all of it. Or actually, maybe we keep them around. Yeah, you know what? Well, wait, no. We have a third son. He can take Blackmont. Yeah. We're just gonna do that. Oh, I forgot to pause the game. We can't raise them all there because it's currently being sieged. I just bamboozled myself. New rally point will be here. And of course, we're going to be the lead. And I think if we're going to call anybody in, we're just going to call the Red Dune in. So we're fully there. And we only have positive traits in that situation. Desert Mountains, never mind, we're not going to do that. So it says we win this. We win decisively. We're going to watch it here, boys. We will go for attack, or do we just try and kill them all outright? Go for the outright. And I think we put him out of our put him out of his misery. Oh, we're going to burn more piety if we do that. We'll take him as a prisoner. Holy shit, we lost. What happened? They just had more knights than us, I think. A bunch of our knights got wounded. One of ours got taken prisoner. Okay, that's kinda... The game lied to us. Hate that. Did our son die? No, he didn't. Okay, cool. I don't know how we lost that like that. Damn game. Are we gonna be able to get to our boys in time? We'll attack Arthur. This is Arthur Blackmont. Goodbye. We'll attack Moral. Goodbye. We've gained a rival. We get a new one of these, which we will take. Engineered for destruction is always great. Heavy infantry screen. We'll do organized march. I think we're just gonna come and join the siege here. So they have... Declaration of love. As I push my siege to lay down, I find a little scroll. Lyra Strong. No. Okay, we're no longer a spy master. I'm okay with that. Oh, no. She died of consumption. Yikes. That sucks. Well. Yeah, that sucks. We need a new spy master. Lyra Strong it is. Go ahead and disrupt schemes. Speaking of that, are these... Yeah, these guys are okay. And she is... Oh, they already had a son. Mykar. Prince Mykar, a grandson. Well, we'll wait. We'll see what happens with that. I hope they have a daughter. Tutor procs, which is always good to see. Daemon only has 3 men on Dragonstone. We need to appoint a worthy successor, which we'll do. We don't have a worthy successor. We could search for one. Do that later. Scheme at court. Somebody is trying to kill our player heir. That's not good. Oh, seduce him. Somebody's trying to seduce him. I know how to use both strategies. Can we win the siege, please? Lord Ambrose, we'll right this wrong. We'll take our men and we will come and break the siege of Starfall. Romance Declaration of Love. Please abandon this. You're too old for me. So Edric and Alyssa had another daughter. I'm okay with that name too. She got hit robust, which is good. We'll educate her. Never mind, we're at war. We'll do it later. Field combat, 81% chance, or we can just go in. We get Blade Master. We might... Okay, yeah, so we'll just go in. And we will do... Man, he's already got high. So we'll do... Show you how I have to sword. Strike, parry, riposte. I'm the fastest blade in the torrentine. I am victorious. I win. Who are you? We'll take you as a prisoner. And Master Andrew of Dawn Light. He's one-eyed, wounded, formidable fighter, 16 prowess. You know what? We'll knight you. Just to, you know, knight you to knight you. And we will travel north. Hope we're already in this fight. And I'm not gonna attack that lady. I'll do the 88%. Take him as a prisoner. Scheme at court. Somebody is trying to kill our septum. Please leave me alone. Master Casimir. Skilled fighter. Yeah, we'll knight you. And we think we just need to take one more location. We don't want to... We'll just come and help at this siege, actually. A snake at court. Scheme failed. I'm heading to my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear the faint rustle from a window. Edric, open up. 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 Oh no, bro. Camp dispute. We'll deliver a speech. We'll take the 100% marshal. Engineer for destruction. And we should win this right after. No. Guess we gotta siege one more. I'm not gonna let them take our land. Cool. We'll enforce demands. So be it. We'll disband all. Low control in Blackmont. Come here to our marshal. Get control there. And we will ransom that master. We can appoint a successor, hopefully. Should be our son. in that position, but that's okay. We still have the other accolade if anybody has any ideas, if you stayed along for this long. We've expanded the torrentine, a curse undone. Our rival, Bernard Blackwood, or Blackmon, is dead. Hopefully nobody picks up the reins. Warmond Weil. There's no reason for you to be a prisoner. Can we not ransom you? Oh, somebody already accepted it. So Prince Mykar has Andrion. Chaotic excitement and fear overwhelm the ports and markets across the sea. The word of every merchant and traveler's lips is that a dragon egg is hatched. Our grandson, Prince Mykar Targaryen, the boy that hatched the egg, has named the dark purple dragon Andrion. Traits does it have? No traits yet. Vermithor and Silverwing are its parents. Sweet. This guy could be good to have, actually. How much will you pay? No, we're gonna recruit you. House Gore, the bold mind knows renown. That's actually a cool symbol. We'll take the 50. We'll take the 50, thank you very much. You'll send me back to the Spy Master, even though that's not really my job. Oh, we gotta pause. What's going on here? Soothing the pain. Our son Ulrich. Compassionate, arrogant, callous. Keep compassionate. Pause the game real quick. The daughter of Corlys and Princess Rhaena. Hatch her own dragon, Erkos. Oh no, what happened? Oh, Lysa died. Did she die in childbirth? Oh, she did, and so did the babe. Oh, that sucks, guys. We'll just let this guy go. Well, at least Gerald here can find a new wife. Wasn't heartbroken over the death. There is Lady Malene Baratheon. She has claims on the lordship of the Stormlands, of the Lord Paramountcy, and Shipbreaker Bay, and Storm's End. She is sick, though, but she's hale. So Boros Baratheon and Lynette Hightower. See here if we do prestige gain. There's some Martells. Don't really want to get involved with that. Alliance power is always good. Baratheons might be it. There's some Brackens, Rhaena Valerion. You know what? We'll send it. Lady Baratheon. They will accept it. We have an alliance with the Lord Paramounts. So, Lord Weil wishes... Oh, you want 25 gold to release her? Yes, please, release Ashara. Can ask our head of faith for some gold. We're gonna do it. And our daughter, Ashara... Wasn't she betrothed to somebody? Oh, Rogar died. Oh, no. That sucks. Anyways, matrilineal. Prestige game. She's 20. Some Brackens. House Peak. 12,000 men. Kind of like that deal, but also at the same time I kind of don't. But he's got some great stats. Actually, he's kind of a dick, but he's got some great stats. I think we might have to do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Merwin Flowers. Matrilineally marry our daughter Ashara. Get an alliance with House Peak. No. Sweet. So we have an empty Spy Master position. The flowers will go there, Merwin. And I think from there, undisciplined recruits, and we will teach him what I know about command. He will make him a better commander, which is always good. We're not over betrothed can marry Gerald Dane and Lady Baratheon. Send the betrothal. So Jared now has a second wife. She's sick, unfortunately. Hopefully that goes away soon. Is he blind? Wait, what? He's half blind. How did that happen? I don't know how that happened. Well. Anyways. We're gonna give him the Blackmont, I believe. Keep Nightfall. We'll give him Blackmont instead. There's the Tower of Joy, by the way. Good old Tower of Joy. So we do want that in the future. That'll probably be our next goal from House Fowler, sorry. Kingdom of Dorne, Principality of Dorne, yeah. So, we're gonna come over here. Well, maybe we shouldn't actually give him Blackmont. I think actually we'll just give him Nightfall, really. We're gonna build some hunting grounds, I think. We got a lot of money here for we end this episode soon. Sun's Cross, Scattered Sands, Burning Palace. I think we're gonna come here and we are going to build some outposts. And we will come and continue building our ports here. At places I believe should have them. Trade port, we'll construct it. Trade port. Altar of Flame. Scriptatorium, control growth, hospices, outposts, stables, blacksmiths are always good. We'll do a brewery, come to the lighthouse, we'll level up the trade port. And that's probably going to be all for our gold. And we're going to give Nightfall to our second son, Gerald. He's only gonna get the well, oh, we can't give that to him, actually. But we're gonna keep Blackmont. We're only gonna give him... Maybe we should give him Dawnbrink, too. No, we're just gonna give him, the Lordship of the Shining Sands and Castle Nightfall. So we'll grant that to him, and hopefully he creates an offshoot branch in the future. Lord Gerald Dane. We need a council position, an admiral. We have somebody that has a decent mix of martial and that. Why does it not let me make him my guy here? That's okay. We'll put somebody shitty there for now. Alyssa, sure, we'll put you there. Just so you can protect the trade. But yeah, so we're gonna call this episode here. We've expanded the Torrentine, and we took Blackmont. We have Castle Blackmont as a new holding for House Dayne. We have married into the... We need a spouse for him, I think. Maybe Might be able to get that Targaryen blood quicker, sooner rather than later, maybe? Is there a Princess Targaryen that needs to be wed? Maybe Helena? Rhaena Valerion? But yeah, we'll look at that later. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and take it easy. This was Sword of the Evening. Have a good one.